Hi there, Sagittarians. How are you? I'm doing your March Love 2020 Tarot card reading, okay? If you would like to see more videos, press the subscribe button and press the bell button next to it, okay? Okay, so the first card that I have for you is the Five of Wings. So you start off with a feeling of defeat. And I'm very surprised I didn't clarify this card. I might do it for you. But what is going on is that like people around you are setting you up to fail or something. You feel that way, or that's what's going on. Okay. So the next card is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of tradition, but in this case we're doing a love reading, so this could be in regard to marriage. So someone may be setting up your marriage to fail. Okay, so the next card here is the privacy card, which I consider it the boredom card, okay? So it's like your relationship, your marriage may be boring. You may be resentful to your partner or your partner resents you. So the next card is the Empress card. So this has to do with like, it could be a pregnancy. I'm not sure if somebody is pregnant. If there is some type of renovations, I won't say renovations, but like fixing up the home. I don't know if you guys would be arguing about fixing up your home, or you know, like how much money is being spent to fix up a home or to accessorize you know, the feminine. So I don't know if there's a resentment about money spent on the feminine side, or if she's resentful of money she has to give to you. So the next card is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a card of stalemate. Like you guys are in an argument about something. It seems you're feeling defeated. It doesn't have to be that somebody's setting you up on purpose. It could just be that you guys have differences in opinions. And then somebody's not talking about it. So it's almost like, I don't know if one partner is allowing the other partner to do something just to keep the peace and not saying something, but they're being resentful. So there's like passive aggressive anger that's not being expressed by one of you or both of you. Okay, and because of that, something is lost. Like, I'm not sure if it's love that's lost or money that's lost. I think it's money. Money is being lost. Somebody's not saying something about it. Somebody's like overspending on superficial, you know, things, materialistic things. So the next card here is the Eight of Wings. The Eight of Wings is in the reverse. It's in regard to a marriage. It keeps saying this is about a marriage. So it's about a marriage or a contract. So then we have the Two of Gems in the reverse position. So I don't think somebody is juggling. I think maybe they are. It's something about somebody being like not responsible, irresponsible, neglectful. Okay, I'm. So somebody's not talking up about this issue in regard to maybe a budget needing to be put in place in regard to spending. So the Three of Shells card is a card of celebration. There could be spending, like somebody, there's a problem with you guys communicating. Somebody's going out too much, spending too much money, wasting money, doing things that are not maybe responsible. And like it's causing a conflict. So one partner may not be saying it, but they're like really mad. So the next card is the Tower. So I didn't know what the Tower meant, so I clarified it. So it's saying somebody has a lot of burdens on their shoulder. They're heavily stressed and burdened. And this has to do with like gossip or something. Gossip, secrets, or what I thought at first was that like somebody went out to celebrate, and then like when you were at the social gathering, people were just gossiping. So it's something about, okay, so maybe the one partner is overburdened by the other partner who is not caring about the responsibilities. Like one person has all the responsibilities and the person who doesn't have the responsibilities might be gossiping, but I'm not sure. Or I'm not sure if the person who has all the responsibilities are gossiping. No, I think I think the person who has all the responsibilities is being gossiped about. And that's where sorry, my words, Mercury retrograde. Okay, so it's like you're doing all the work. Somebody, I'm not sure if it's Sagittarius or your partner, somebody's doing all the work. They're not being appreciated for it. They're being gossiped about. And you can't do that. You can't put all the burden on one partner and then talk about them on top of it. I mean, you have an automatic fail. That's why the tower is there, okay? That's not fair, because a partnership is about reciprocation. And if you are, you can't just expect to be king and never do anything and then gossip about a person on top of it. Like, they have no reason to be in the relationship, because they're like the slave, and they're, unappreciated. And who wants to volunteer for that job? So somebody decides to, I don't know. Let me see what is going on here. Okay, so I don't know what somebody decides to do, but it's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. Like, how can you make me do all the work and you're gossiping about me at the same time? And so there's something about adversarial energy going on here, like somebody stealing your energy, stealing your life, taking away from your joy and happiness, and it is not making someone feel good. So I'm not sure who is doing what, but the next card here is the Princess of Roses. So this means that, so I didn't know if we were dealing with a masculine or a feminine, okay? But anyway, so this Princess of Roses, I can't tell which party this is, okay? This has to be the person who's celebrating and doesn't care. Like Sagittarius, I think this is you, because this is fire sign energy, okay? This card represents fire sign energy. So what I'm trying to figure out is who is doing what. Okay, Sagittarius, you may be the person who's overspending. You may be the person who's out celebrating. You may be the person who might be irresponsible. You guys don't be mad at me, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to figure out who's doing what, because the first court card that comes out is fire sign energy, and it seems like this princess is kind of like playful, and it's not a settled energy. And because that's why I'm picking up that one party in the relationship is like mature and one party is having fun. And because one party is having fun and gossiping at the same time, it's just like the other party is like, I throw my hands in the air. I don't know what to do. This situation can't continue. So it's kind of causing a problem. And then one person is not speaking up for themselves. One person is talking too much. One person is not talking enough. So there's a really big imbalance in this relationship. So it shows up again. The Ten of Roses shows up again here as one of the cards, but it's like somebody says, I had enough, and they're like, I'm going to drop this burden because I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm losing on every side. So the next card here is the Hermit. They would rather be alone than to be with the person who doesn't love and appreciate them. They've given their all. They've been abused and talked about, and they just throw their hands in the air and say, God, that's yours. Just deal with it. So the next card is the Four of Roses in the reverse position. So the person who is holding all of the burden, okay, so I don't know who. What if this was the person who was holding all the burden? I'm not sure, but I don't pick that up. I picked that up that this is the person having fun. Excuse me, my voice is funny for this reading. Okay, so the Four of Roses card in the reverse says, I don't think that marriage is working for us. I think we should only be friends. It's not the energy of seriousness, as if you want to say, let's settle down, we make such a good couple. It's kind of the energy of, I'm going to distance myself because I realize you're not able to be a full participating party in this relationship. So the Strength card here, I'm not really sure how this relates. So let me think about it for a minute. Because as I see, somebody can't talk. My voice keeps going out over and over and over. Okay, so somebody went into hermit mode, okay? And they said, well, I just want to be friends. Then they built up their strength. They got some self-control. So it could be strength. It's like because the person was like so overburdened, they dropped the burden, and then I don't know if they're taking a rest or something like that. They're like, okay, let me put energy in myself right now so I can build myself up. And this could be about self-control. So maybe perhaps they don't have somebody else. Maybe perhaps they're just doing their own thing, and they're glad that they don't have to do everything for somebody. And it's not even a matter of that's the problem, is that if you did everything for somebody and they appreciate it, maybe the person would continue to love and give to you. But so the next card here is the Ace of Roses reversed. It is a card of passion. So this is saying like no new beginning here in this situation. Like okay, so the person who was doing all of the work says, okay, great, I'm going to learn how to take care of me. I have so much energy to give. Let me give it to my own self. That way I will be strong and I will have good direction. I'm not sure what they're thinking, but something like that. But it's kind of like they kind of, I don't know, said, Jesus, take the wheel over here, and said, I can't do this anymore. So let's see. So we have the Three of Roses. So I'm not sure if they're starting over. I don't know if it's a new location or just new social environments, new people in their lives, just new energy of whatever is in the past is in the past. This is not working right now. And so the next card here is the Two of Roses. The Two of Roses is about partnerships or finding your way. So I think they're just trying to find a new partner, but I'm not 100% definite. It's kind of like, so I'm not sure if this is Sagittarius or the partner of Sagittarius. Okay, you guys got to kind of figure out who is whom. So one of you is right trying to figure out, it's your reading, Sagittarius. I just can't tell, because all I know is it seems like that this is the card of the person who's not being responsible. Okay, this Princess of Roses. Let me see. This could also be about important news. But like when I see it as a person, I see it as a person who's not like responsible, not settled, which was what was being said over here. So like I said, down here, I don't know who we're talking about, who is at a crossroads and making a new opportunity. It's your reading, Sagittarius. So, but this can be vice versa, because if you're the one that's not putting in the effort, your partner can be trying to figure out, well, what do I do next? Because apparently this is not working for me. Okay. So, so it says here, the Chariot reverse, that, whichever party is overburdened and releasing the burden, they're not moving forward with this situation because I guess they don't see it working, because they're carrying the whole burden and not being loved and appreciated for it. So the next card here is the Six of Roses. The Six of Roses is a card of victory. So I think it's saying that's the right mindset, because for some, your life energy has been sucked out of you, and then you're being I don't know how to explain it. Like when people gossip, it like pulls away from your energy in some way. It pulls away from you. It's almost like it's taking away more joy out of your life. You're already giving your energy, and then they're trying to pull your name down on top of it. So that's not really helpful at all. So saying victory for you to leave this situation alone because of the betrayal. I didn't know what it meant, so I clarified and said betrayal. So the betrayal is, if I give you my love and I give you all my time and my energy, and you treat me like I'm not worth anything at all, how could you do that to me? And so the victory is, what can I say if you don't understand? I can't say anything. I can't make you understand. So the next card is the Nine of Shells, and it says fulfillment. So this is like happy family life, or what? It's kind of like, it's kind of like I said, it's like, you tried your best, you gave your all. The person can't understand you. You're with the wrong partner, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so it's almost like, Lord, take this burden. I don't know what to do with it. So that's how you're reading in, Sagittarius. I'm not sure if it's you who needs to put in more effort, but it may be too late if it's you who's doing this, Sagittarius. So I don't know if I'm talking to Sagittarius's partner. I'm not sure, but good luck to you guys in figuring out what's going on and how to deal with it, okay? Be blessed. If you need a personal reading, look in the description box below, okay? For a link. All right? Okay, guys, take care. Thank you.